Chelsea make the first move of the transfer window. Ajax prepare for life without a few of their stars. Unai Emery plans a total recall. There's transfer rumours from all over Europe. And of course, we have this week's great debate. That and more coming up in the next few minutes as I'm your host, Matthjis. You are the One Footballers, and this is the Daily News, the first of 2019. First up, and Chelsea have signed Dortmund's Christian Pulisic for around £58 million, with the player returning on loan to Dortmund for the rest of the season. I know what you're thinking, why have Chelsea signed such a good player for so much money, only to let him go back on loan? Well, actually, I think it's pretty smart transfer business from them. First of all, it lets Eden Hazard know that he can definitely leave in the summer. Chelsea can go in and speak privately with him and say, look, stick with us for the rest of the season and we'll sell you to wherever you want to go in the summer. Secondly, they can do exactly the same with someone probably like Real Madrid. They can say, hold on to the summer, we don't want to break our team apart just yet, but you can have him then. This means that they've backed themselves not only with replacing a big player, but also with bringing in some real quality. Secondly, it means that Chelsea are preparing for a potential transfer ban. This relates to the FIFA rules stating that you can't pay any money from a non-European based player under the age of 15. This is exactly what they did around 6 years ago to bring in Bertrand Traoré. Apparently, Chelsea paid around 150k to Traoré's mum to allow her son to join from Burkina Faso. This obviously meant that they have broken the rules, and now, even though they have sold him on, firstly on loan to Ajax, and then secondly they sold him permanently to Lyon, they could still face a massive transfer ban for it. This is exactly the kind of thing that Barcelona did a few seasons ago, and they got hit with a 2-window transfer ban, meaning they couldn't sign anyone for a year. This was also around the time that Griezmann said that he wouldn't be joining Barcelona, so they've done pretty good business in getting the Pulisic deal done early. But moving on from transfers in and to some transfers out, where the Ajax sporting director Mark Overmars has admitted that the team are preparing for life without stars Frenkie de Jong and Matthjis de Ligt. Both of those players look to be moving to Barcelona in the summer, and although Overmars has admitted it's a shame to lose such talented players at such a young age, he has to think about the club's finances. He said that before, when they were losing players at the age of 25 or 26, it wasn't so bad, but now they're losing some of their best players at age 20 or 21, meaning they're having to restart and rebuild a new team every few years. Despite this though, selling these two players will bring in around £150 million worth of money. This means that they'll have a lot of money spare to work on the academy or even bring in some new players, potentially a few players who have spent their career abroad and may be returning to Ajax. Both Toby Alderweireld and Jan Vertonghen have been linked with returns. Overmars has said that he only likes to bring back those players that have the will and the drive to succeed at the club, rather than just take one final payday and a sort of final lap in their career. But moving back to London very quickly, and to Unai Emery, who apparently is planning to try and get Reiss Nelson and Callum Chambers back from their loan agreements. However, this has hit a bit of a snag with the board, as there are some implications which mean that he probably can't bring them back. It's no secret that Arsenal want to shore up their defence more than any position in the transfer window, but apparently Emery has been told that there won't be a huge amount of money to spend on new players. With all of their defensive injuries, Granit Xhaka, the midfielder, has had to move into the centre-back position. And after beating Fulham 4-1 on New Year's Day, Emery said that he'd look to bring back Callum Chambers if they didn't have to pay such a massive fee to cancel his loan at Fulham. Alongside this, he's also looking to bring back attacker Reiss Nelson from his loan at Hoffenheim. However, he's been advised by the club that he'll actually get more development and it'll be better for Arsenal's future if he does stay on loan at the German club. He's been banging in the goals for Hoffenheim despite actually being on the bench for most games, but he is getting more minutes than he will get back at Arsenal, where he'll be providing cover as soon as the likes of Ozil and Iwobi return to fitness and to form. But I want to hear from you Arsenal fans. I'm going to leave a poll right here so you guys can let me know whether you think it's worth bringing the likes of Reiss Nelson and Callum Chambers back to the club, or whether or not you should leave them out on loan to develop to their full potential. And now on to a quick roundup of all the other transfer rumours from around Europe, where Ashley Young is apparently ready to agree a 2-year deal with Inter Milan. Juventus have moved into pole position to sign Aaron Ramsey when his contract runs out in the summer. French club Marseille are looking to sign Liverpool outcast Alberto Moreno. And as for Diego Godin at Atletico Madrid, well, he could let his contract run out, leave for a free in the summer to Serie A, where both Inter and AC Milan are interested in signing him. And of course, finally, because it's a Wednesday, we have our great debate, where the newsroom at Onefootball decide to put a little question to us and, more importantly, to you guys. Of course, you can check out the app to find out what all of the newsroom think on the following question. But down below in the comment section, I want to know who is going to be the winner of every major European league. That's France, Spain, England, Italy and Germany, plus the winners of the Champions League and the Europa League. As for me, I think a few of the leagues are pretty obvious. In France, PSG are going to storm to the title. The same thing goes for Juventus in Italy. I can see Barcelona extending their dominance in La Liga. I think Dortmund will hold on to win the Bundesliga. And as for the Premier League, well, it looks to be the most exciting of all 5. Currently, Liverpool sits 7 points clear of Manchester City, and if they beat them tomorrow night, they'll be 10 points clear, and I can't see anyone stopping them. If Man City win, I think it could be them, but for the moment, I'm going to go with Liverpool. As for the Champions League, well, I think Barcelona have just got enough in their squad, including Lionel Messi, of course, to win the Champions League. And as for the Europa League, well, I think Chelsea actually could win it for the 2nd time in the last few years. Of course, let me know in the comment section what you thought on all of today's daily news, all the transfer rumours, all the gossip, and of course the answers to this week's great debate. Smash the like button whilst you're down there, and you can also click here to check out all of the other videos that we've got going on OneFootball. But until next time, have a happy new year, and I will see you guys later.